He'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Missouri Tigers offense is on the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. He's loose. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. He's got him.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. It's complete. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, better look out! Fighting off the defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Guys, let's look big picture in Colorado. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now.
Oh, he's got some space. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Give to the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They march 72 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Stockton. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Overton. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll run it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. On the run, it's Jackson. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Shoots it to the left. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. His drive will open from the 15. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Hawkins. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Tigers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick release by the QB. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Got room to work. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a 1st down. power football with the run. Tackled at the 31, they'll give him 6 on the play. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. From the red zone, looking for a man. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Buffaloes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
On the ground. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Florida Atlantic. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got it behind the line. It's Perez. Lots of running room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for space. It's Overton. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're facing a third down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Marsh. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in, it's Witherspoon. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running into the open space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Buffaloes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Overton. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right back to it. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Gets it to the back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Under fire! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires on the move. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll run it again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Handoff from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. There he goes! That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking for space, it's Bellamy. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Wyoming. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. They're setting up the screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Final minute now of the third quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. To the air on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Perez. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Overton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. On the ground, it's Bellamy. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Slips away. Unleashes one. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback moving. Running to Green. Turning on the Jets. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Now the play fake. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Bellamy. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quickly complete. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll go to the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Flips it out on the screen. It's a seam wide open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that looks like it did when Archie and Eli were here. They're up by 24 over Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be caught. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Got it set up on the outside. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. He's going to take off. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Punt is in the air. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. To the air, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Marsh. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Offense facing 4th down.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And they spike it to stop the clock. The DBs will back off a bit. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Last chance coming up. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. What a show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.